Hello friends, this is Anirudh Sao. Today I am going to discuss about that sources of the Indian Constitution. This will be the sixth class of the making of Indian Constitution. Okay, let's talk about the topic. Okay, as you know that Indian Constitution 75% of its fact borrowed from other countries and 25% of its own. So we have to now discuss about that what the features that are borrowed from different countries. The first I will discuss about that Australia. In From Australia we have borrowed CGLFJ, and you know that C means concurrent list. As we know that in our constitution, in 7th schedule of the constitution, it was stated that there are three lists: union list, a state list, and concurrent list. And you know that concurrent list belongs to the list that are both comes under union and state. Okay, and it presently there are 52 subjects. Okay, there are 52 subjects present in concurrent list, and it was borrowed from Australia. Next, if we talk about J, joint sitting of two houses of India. Joint sitting of two houses of India, which was asked by President and presided by the Speaker of the Lok Sabha. Next, we will discuss about that language also come from language of the preamble. Very important language of the preamble. Preamble was borrowed from Australia, as well as freedom of trade and commerce. It was also borrowed from Australia. So, if we talk about Ireland, the most important Ireland that we borrowed election of president. Okay, the procedure of election of president, it was borrowed from Ireland. Next, nominated member of Rajya Sabha. As you know that, so some persons were nominated by presidents to Rajya Sabha, and this procedure we brought from Ireland. Okay. Next, if we talk about the most important fact, that is directive principle of state policy. Directive principle of state policy. Lots of times you will find that in your exam this question. So directive principle of state policy comes from Ireland. Okay. Next, I will talk about South Africa. From South Africa we borrowed amendment in the constitution. Okay, amendment in the constitution. Okay, constitution amendment in संविधान संशोधन. संविधान कैसे संशोधन करेंगे उसका प्रोसेस हम साउथ अफ्रीका से लाए हैं. यहाँ पर इन होगा. ओके, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन amendment in the constitution. Okay, next, election of Rajya Sabha. The procedure of election of Rajya Sabha we also brought from South Africa. Okay, from Russia we have also brought that fundamental duties, very important fundamental duties, and 5-year plans from Russia. Okay, from Canada, if you talk about Canada, our constitution borrowed federation with strong center and distribution power between center and state, as well as also residuary power, which one comes under 248 article of the Indian Constitution. Residuary power. Okay. Next, Scandinavia, one of the countries from which we had borrowed Lokpal and Lokayukta. Okay, Lokpal and Lokayukta. Next, come to Germany. From Germany we have borrowed suspension of fundamental rights during emergency. Okay, suspensions of fundamental rights during emergency. From Japan we have borrowed procedure established by law. And from France we have brought fraternity, equality, and liberty. Fraternity, equality, liberty, which was the motto of French Revolution. Okay, if we talk about UK, it means England. Then rule of law, cabinet system, comptroller, auditor general, single citizenship. So citizen here C. Okay, law making procedure, bicameral parliament, parliamentary form of government, and prerogative writs, you know, writs, okay, 5 writs, mandamus, quo warranto, and prohibition, and you can say statutory. So these like writs, 5 writs that are present in Indian constitution borrowed from UK. And if you talk about USA, we have borrowed written constitution, independent judiciary or judicially review, and you can say that vice president as ex officio chairman, provision of states, Supreme Court, preamble, fundamental rights, sacking of judges and review. It means impeachment of judges, and the last one also impeachment of president. If you talk about Government of Indian Act 1935, we also borrowed from that federal structure, governor office, judiciary, public service commission. Okay, till today हमारा इतना रहेगा, and I will ask you to subscribe my channel. Thank you.